All right, so welcome back. So today I'm going to show you how to clean a pork tenderloin. This is a whole pork tenderloin. It's a bit big, so what we're going to do is, to start it off, we're going to cut it in half. We're just going to take it and just cut right in half. Okay. Then I'm going to take this pork loin here. I'm going to set it on this cutting board. Alright, so now we have a pork loin. All this fat right here, while it is pretty good fat, there's connective tissue underneath. And that connective tissue is going to be kind of tough and chewy, and we don't really want to eat that. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to show you how to take this thin layer of fat and connective tissue off. Alright? So to start, we're just going to kind of pick up some of the fat here. We can stick our fingers underneath it, like so. And just kind of work ourselves in. And then if we need to, we can come in with our knife. And notice I'm picking up the fat, and I'm just running my knife right there where it kind of pulls. And some of it I can just pull off by hand. So I want to do that if I can. Now all this sort of shinier stuff out here, that's all connective tissue. That's going to be really tough if we try and eat it, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little bitty shallow incision, about like that, okay? I'm going to come all the way through it. I'm going to pick my knife up just a little bit until it starts to stretch. I'm going to kind of go towards the edge, all right? I want to put my finger up underneath it, and then my knife blade, I want to turn slightly up, okay? And go all the way through. One smooth little motion, right? I'm going to hold this connective tissue here, get it tight, and kind of pull up. Lay it over the blade, and I'm going to angle my blade up, okay? I'm just going to kind of run my blade just like that. I'm going to keep some tension on this connective tissue and keep my knife blade angled up. Just like so, all right? And I'm going to keep doing that in little bits and pieces all the way across the whole pork loin. And remember, keep tension on your connective tissue. Just like so, all right? Going to kind of angle up. If we get like a little hole we can put our fingers in, we want to do that to allow us to keep tension. And we want to make sure we're angling our blade up while we're angling away from the meat. We want to leave as much meat intact as possible and get the connective tissue only. Okay? You can use the same procedure for beef loins as well. Beef would be a lot bigger, obviously, and very red. But the same procedure for beef tenderloins. Okay. Turn this around so y'all can see it a little bit better. Okay. So I'm going to slide my knife just underneath, make like a little hole, angle up till I can get my finger in, I'm just gonna pull. Kind of keep some tension on it. Nice, shallow little cuts. All right. And there you have a nice, clean pork loin. Now this can be cut up into many different ways. It can be cut into medallions. It can be cut up into pork loin steaks. It can be cut up into a number of different ways. Some people will cut this open and butterfly this. Some people will cut a big hole in the center of it and stuff it. Some people will just take this pork loin like this and wrap it up in bacon and put it on the grill or bake it in the oven. So there you have a nice, pretty, clean pork loin.